Let me tell you, the Players Alliance is really putting their money where their mouth is, so to speak. In addition to just donating salaries as they did on one day, Jackie Robinson Day, during the season, the tour is out there. It is working. It's making an impact in communities. And it'll be in Chicago this weekend, where Jason Heyward will be among a number of prominent Major League players participating. Jason, good morning.
Good morning, fellas. How are you?
We're great. Hey, look, you've been out there doing things in the community for a long time. You're participating in the Players Alliance Pull-Up Tour. Tell us about this one, why it's different, and how it's having the impact that it's having.
This one is pretty special. I know we've heard and talked about it a little bit as the tours got going, but these funds were raised by us sitting out during the season this past year. With everything going on with COVID, with all the social things going on in the country, we wanted to stand by our word and make sure we did our part. So as players sitting out and donating our salaries, having front office people do so, having other people involved with organizations step up and help us out and contribute, and then MLB matching that with donations as well in the $1 million is huge for us to step out into these communities during a tough year, tough times, and just give back.
Jay Hayes, Harold here. I see the beard's tightened up, man. I like the beard. Look at you. Sporting it.
I appreciate it.
Hey, so you're one of the founding members of the Players Alliance, the first 70 black players that started this whole thing and got this momentum going. To see now, we just got a chance to see Antonetti involved and so many other different executives that are white, Latin, coming on board as well. And that was part of the mission, to kind of reach out and use everybody. Are you encouraged by what you're seeing as the numbers grow of participants?
Definitely encouraged. We knew it had to start with us as the black players in the game. Just speaking up. It's one thing to bring up issues and talk about things that we'd like to see different. Well, now us speaking up and being heard by our teammates, by coaching staff, you talked about front office and organizations, and just bring everyone together. It's definitely not about one race. It's not about, it's not about excluding anyone. It's not about segregating. This is about, for us as black players, stepping up in our communities and having other people help us reach out and understand us and hear us for the first time. So just starting back to when before we started this season to now, seeing us be able to pull up and help out our communities, again, in tough times. We know things are already tough in certain inner city areas, but right now I know the country needs a little bit more help, and we're glad to give it to them with our funds.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. The tour's adjusting as the country's adjusting. In Brooklyn the other day, we gave away over 1,000 meals. And obviously, we were just in Cleveland the other day. Now you're headed to Chicago tomorrow. What do you anticipate in Chicago of needs being met outside of baseball equipment? Is it food? Is it comfort? What do you see?
Man, I see food. I see COVID products. I know we're talking about giving baseball gear for sure, but just giving people something during this holiday time to come and have a resource. It's good to see baseball players giving back. I know we've talked about us not being a part of that game and not having, I guess, a movement, not having an alliance, but here we are, like we talked about, putting our money where our mouth is and saying, hey, we're going to sit out. We want to bring awareness to these issues, but also we want to do positivity with these issues. And, throughout this tour, there's going to be over 90 players from the Alliance. Chicago, these two stops, myself, Curtis Grandison will be there, Ed Howard will be there. And you talk about bringing other people in. The Cubs organization is donating gear. I'm going to have a couple other teammates come out, maybe Nico Horner, maybe Jason Kipnis, maybe James Norwood. Just bringing people together, speaking out positively, and bringing awareness to the causes, to the things that we feel like we're being neglected in. But for us, overall, is we want to bring positivity on and off the field.
Hey, let's talk a little Cub baseball while we're at it.
Let's get it.
Yeah, let's definitely dive into your club. Looks like you guys are headed in a little bit of a different direction. I want to ask you first, and then Matt's got some questions for you, about Kyle Schwarber. He's a free agent now. What are teams getting from him? What have you seen over the last few years? Somebody lands him. What are they getting?
This dude, I've had to remind him, a few times, just to keep him positive because, bro, he's been asked to do a lot of tough things. Coming up as a catcher, right, in the minor leagues, first rounder, and then being asked to play left field, then being asked to bat leadoff. It's not an easy task, and that's coming from someone who's tried to learn how to bat leadoff in the big leagues without having a lot of practice in the minors. So that being said, he's a team dude. He wants to go out there every day. He's going to grind, but this dude works too hard sometimes. And you've seen him, I don't care what the numbers say, but over the years, he's gotten better as a left fielder. He loves to make great throws back in from the outfield. And when it comes to stepping in that box, when there's a big moment, I feel like he creates a lot of havoc out there. He's hit some big home runs for us, and it goes without saying what he's done. Coming back after not playing the whole season in 2016, and his first game back being in the World Series, giving this city and giving our organization a jolt that we needed.
Hey, every time there's a rain delay in a Cubs game, Jason, I always think that the Cubs are going to come back out of the rain delay and open up a can of whoop ass on somebody because you would have delivered a speech in the clubhouse like the one you did in 2016. This year, weather was wonky, no fans in the ballpark, and we talk about it all the time. For you as a player on the Cubs, what was the deal with hitting at home? It just was so mysterious how the Cubs struggled at home but were themselves on the road. How did you guys discuss that internally?
Discussing it internally, we try not to look too much into numbers, home and road. I mean, we get it. The reality is the reality. But I would say that there's no place like Wrigley Field when the fans are there, the environment, the atmosphere. Going on to the road, we knew we had to bring that environment, right? So we tried to make our own noise. We tried to turn up in the dugout. We tried to, we always do these things, honestly. We give each other a hard time. I feel like no other. We're yelling, screaming things from the dugout, and sometimes other teams might take that the wrong way. But at home, you do have your scoreboard, you do have the walkouts, and it kind of felt like, we were kind of drowned out by that at times. But that's just the nature of the beast in this season. And there's no excuse. We had a blast. We still were able to win a division, a tough division at that, in the NL Central, and unfortunately we did fall short.
Jason, when you're finished playing, man, you just need to do voiceovers. I don't know anybody else. That's like James Earl Jones type smooth, man. I'm telling you right now, that's something else. So
Hey,
enjoy the tour. Grab a mic, talk to the folks, and let that voice sing, man. It's powerful.
Thanks for being with us, Jason. Do enjoy yourself this weekend. You guys are doing great work, man. This is just the beginning of it. The Players Alliance Pull-Up Tour is a 2-month endeavor. So the impact that you guys are making is significant, and you're to be commended on all that. Thanks for your time, man.
Hey, I appreciate the love. Thanks for helping us spread it, and thanks for the support. You guys stay safe, take care, and I will enjoy it.